I'm here in the backyard, and this is part of Brian's Backyard Blaincast. And this is the Write a Song with Brian segment. I'm going to be collaborating today with Ardene Shapiro. Meet Ardene. She's just joined me. I wish we could have been recording when we had your entrance, Ardene, because it was one of those things where you're placing the camera, and it was quite some crazy
I,
visuals.
I can accommodate that if you like.
No, no, don't recreate that. That was okay.
I never understood why you see this, right? You know, when you see that, it was like, why are people doing it? What are they? You know, now I know it's because they're on
Yeah,
iPhones. My computer
exactly.
all of a sudden crapped out in terms of Zoom. It just
Oh,
will not accommodate Zoom right now. I don't know why. I got to fix
well,
that.
there's a
But
new Zoom. They just did an
no,
update, and if
I
you don't
have the
have the update,
update. I
yeah,
have the update, and
uh-huh.
but so I'm on an iPhone, and that's why
Wow.
you see this. You know, anyway, it drives me nuts.
Yeah, and I was actually on a different track for the new song. I've had like two or three songs of the week kind of thing already, but this is the first online collaboration. And now you came to me with this, and you picked up on some words that I said when I was emceeing a show, an online show for the Blues Society and the National Arts Center. That was on Monday, wasn't it?
Bravo.
And
Congratulations. Nice gig.
and
Nice
Jack de
work you put
Kaiser was
together.
playing some fine guitar, and but in the midst of that, Jenny Tai, who had been playing, had a great uh,
There's the
respect.
kids.
You put out a few words. You hear kids back there, eh?
Yeah, there's the kids now.
We're in the backyard. Oh well. But he, I mean,
The
Jenny had
blainer.
done a kind of a acknowledgement of how important it was, this black music and Black Lives Matters, and we're playing blues, and I kind of took it a little further, and I used the words something like, well, we're playing music that was from these people that were stolen from their land, and we're standing here on land that was stolen from the indigenous people here in Canada. And
Although
you
the
came
way you
back
said,
and it
yeah,
was
sorry.
different, but the idea is stolen, and then you thought maybe that's a hook for a song.
Well,
So,
I actually quoted you here. I actually cut out and pasted onto your Facebook wall
oh,
what you said exactly, which is that you kind of retooled this acknowledgement, right? We acknowledge that we're standing on land that was stolen from the First Nations people, playing music that was created by people who were stolen from their land. And I
okay.
thought, you got a song there.
What was I playing the
How
other
about
day?
something a bit funkier, like
Stolen from a city, stolen from a vine, stolen from the country where they could barely survive. They were stolen from their land. They were stolen from their land.
okay.
They were stolen from their land. And their music taken by the white man. Black man died living on the
Stolen from the land. Okay, here's an idea. Stolen from their land, because you were just singing that, right? They were stolen. They were stolen.
from
They
their
were
land.
from their land. They were stolen from their land,
Yeah,
right? They were taken, right, by the
yeah.
white man, right? And like to another nation, you know, that was stolen, right? You know what I mean? That was the whole
Yeah, yeah, you got
origin,
it.
right? Okay,
That
so they were
that's the
stolen
flow.
from their land. They were taken. Okay, so they were stolen from their land. They were taken by the white man to another nation, which rhymes with taken, didn't mean that, but anyway, to another nation, to another nation uh, that was stolen. Sounds like a pre-chorus. I studied Tom Petty for 2 years, from the time he died
All right. Well,
to
then you
just
please elucidate with me because even
well, a pre-chorus.
pre-chorus is already a little. I don't do pre-chorus. I hardly often do chorus. I do three verses, no intro, no bridge, no ending. But
Okay.
I'm anxious to learn about this. And
Well,
Tom Petty was a great songwriter, wasn't
I
he?
mean, honestly, he was, and when he died, some like switch went off in my head, and I went, I've got to like learn about what it was about this guy that was so profound, because he would say very simple things, but like I think refugee, right? You don't have to live like a refugee, right? Um, God, you know, then there was the bridge. You ain't the worst. A lot of people, so you're gonna have to edit all this out. Anyways, um, I'm trying to remember the song, but there is a pre-chorus to it, which is kind of famous.
Well, I
Somewhere,
would say it's
somewhere,
yeah.
somebody must have kicked you around some, honey. And here comes the pre-chorus. It don't really matter to me, baby. Everybody's got a fight to be free. Said you, chorus. Don't have to
Oh,
live like a
oh,
right.
yeah, I got you.
So
Pre-chorus.
it's like if you're on a diving board,
Yeah,
right? It's like you're jumping up and down on the diving board,
yeah.
right? Yeah, that's exactly a pre-chorus. You're jumping up on the diving board, getting ready to dive in. That's the chorus. Exactly.
And you know, when you're doing that, you could do it for the end of the song. You could do it like one more time, and it would make an ending.
Okay, great, great. So what do you want to say?
Yeah,
What do you want to say at the very end?
and we know you're just a bunch of thieves. No.
Okay, okay, something like, oh, you know, we're working with it, so you know, you're just like,
If you were stolen from the land, you'd make it plenty easy. If you were stolen, putting it, if you were stolen.
yeah, no, interesting idea. Okay, and I like the groove. The groove jumps.
Stolen from their land. Now I'm trying to think of that Tom Petty entrance, you know, from the pre-chorus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They were
Or I like the idea of if you were stolen, like, can they relate, right? Anyway, that's an idea.
yeah, yeah.
So this is how you write a song, folks. It's like you come up, you throw spaghetti against the wall, see what sticks.
All right. Well, I'm not still in the backyard, as you can see. It's nighttime, late night, and I'm back in my kitchen. And Ardene is back with me. She's in her kitchen or
Well,
dining room.
I'm in my dining living
Okay.
room.
And we've had like 2 days now to work on this a little bit on our own. She sent me a bunch of lyrics. I sent her a bunch of lyrics. And now I'm still playing with the groove. I'm not sure about that, but let me sing you what I got so far, Ardene.
Okay.
You're hearing it for the first
Okay.
time here. They were stolen from their land, brutally taken by the white man, to a world they couldn't understand, a new nation in a far-off land, built on unceded land, so all stolen. So stolen, footprints in the sand. Human beings stolen from their land. After being tortured and enslaved, they were stolen. And then on the cameras verse, I got so many cameras rolling, got murder on demand. Lives are stolen, a lethal command. Now a new day's finally gonna come. There's a new way things are gonna run. Acknowledge the light of the sun. What's been stolen? Well, I stumbled.
Yeah,
through
we'll get the rhythm right there. We'll get the rhythm right.
So that's
okay.
3 skeleton verses
Right. Actually,
that I've got here for you.
What you tooled around with the first and second verse are like pretty powerful. Very different vibe. I hear that. It's gonna be all right, or to and from. Hold tight. I heard somebody said, hold tight to yourself, right? You know, when people may be right, people may be wrong, but just hold tight to yourself. And then I thought, okay, hold tight would be, because when you first played that, I heard it's gonna be all right, and I thought, well, that's too simplistic. But then I thought, hold tight, heal right. So it's, you know, because everybody has to heal. And then it's gonna be all right. That's the little Sheryl Crow Rolling Stones vibey thing and it's a little bit of a different groove. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, so it would be a tempo change, wouldn't it?
But that's like kind of at the end, it becomes, it's like, you know, at the end of Hey Jude, they've got the na, 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 na.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll figure out those details in a sec, but the rhythm of that is now a new day's finally come. Now a new day's not gonna come. It's finally come. Okay. It's freaking here, right?
Right.
Now a new day's finally come. There's a new way things gonna run. Acknowledged in the light of the sun. Yeah, so we're stuck on the second verse. I don't even know. And then there's the third verse, which maybe none of these are going to survive other than the first verse. And because, you know, we've also got so many cameras rolling, murder on demand, lives are stolen, and lethal forces in command.
Yeah, part of the camera's rolling thing would be good to fit in the bit where, you know, people are looking at the same video and they're not seeing the same thing. You know,
okay.
People are so stuck in their ways, I guess.
Some people only see what they want. What?
Yeah.
No matter what's in the frame, is that it?
Yeah. So, you know, like we're seeing that right now where people are watching the same video of that guy getting shot in the back. And yet there's people that are arguing that they had to shoot him. I didn't write down, what did you put after the camera's first 2 lines?
So many cameras rolling, murder on demand.
Yeah.
That's like a little play on pay-per-view, right?
I like that.
Murder on
Okay.
demand. Lives are stolen. The lethal force is in command. That would be not the legal force, but the lethal force that is the so-called legal force.
And then that's
Documenting something, I don't know, documenting all these.
something we haven't really done though is just repeating the "they are stolen."
No, that's it. That's, yeah, okay, sure. All right, so it looks like we have,
They were stolen.
what do you think? So many cameras rolling, murder on demand, lives are stolen, a lethal
All
force is in command.
stolen.
They're watching it on TV, or we're watching it on TV.
I don't know. Watching it on TV, yeah.
Or just okay, watching it on
Watch,
TV.
watching
Prejudice is
it on
preconceived.
TV. With
Prejudice is preconceived.
preconceived. They can't.
So they don't
see
see.
reality.
So they don't see reality. It's been stolen. Really strong.
To suffer such a grievous wrong.
What a great line that is.
Well, that was Ardene Shapiro and Brian Blaine collaborating on a song right here before your very eyes, and you can see how it's evolved. And it's still got some more evolution in it. But thank you, Ardene. Goodbye to everybody.
Thanks,
Stay
Brian.
tuned. Watch for the Campfire cameo coming up. And that is going to feature who we got? Derek Downham, a guy I had not even met until I invited him to come and jam with me at the Old Mill. And then my old favorite, Julian Fouth on the piano, Patrick Murner's on bass. I'm there playing some guitar, and there's just a couple of tunes there. So enjoy that. And there may or may not be a little jam with my son, the DJ, at the very end of this. He's in Hamilton right now. We'll see if he makes it. And it's a pretty loosey-goosey operation, but for those of you that enjoy it, I'm glad you keep coming around.
Thanks, Brian.
There is a tip jar. Please use it if you feel inclined. Good night for now. Bye-bye.